Hey there guys, welcome to the 5k Q&A, or should I say the 7.5k Q&A, because that's what the channel's currently sitting on while I'm recording this. You guys are going absolutely mental with the growth of the channel. It's insane. I was at 2.7k like just over a week ago. We've nearly tripled that now. I don't even know what to say at this point. Thank you so much for all the support. It's been absolutely mind-blowing. I never thought I'd even get to this point, and here we are, and we're still going strong. So thank you all so much, and yeah, let's get into it. Well, actually, before we get into answering the questions, I just want to preface it by saying you guys went crazy on the questions. There are so many, I couldn't actually include them all in this video. So if your question hasn't been answered, there's either two things that have happened. Either one, I answered it in my 2.5k Q&A, so make sure to go check that out, or it just didn't really make sense to put in the video for whatever reason. So apologize if your question's not in the video. I tried to answer as many ones that made sense as possible. It's still probably going to be a very long video, but yeah, now we can officially get into it. So first of all, Joe says, hi, how are you? And yeah, I'm doing incredible, to be honest. The support, the growth, everything on the channel recently has been just insane. I'm moving into a new place in a couple of days, so I'm very excited about that. Yeah, life's pretty good at the moment, to be honest. And that's a lot thanks to you guys, so keep doing what you're doing. Next, we have a question from both Juan and Yomdus asking, what would I do if I didn't make YouTube videos, aka what's my dream job? So at university, I am studying IT, doing a lot of like creative stuff with 3D web design. So I'd be doing something around that route, probably end up being like a front-end web developer or 3D designer for a game studio, something like that. No matter what I did, it was always going to be in the creative field because that's just how I am. But yeah, that's probably what I'd end up doing. Next, we have Lazy Boy, Tammy, and Lucidation all asking, what are my goals or plans with Broke to Ballin'? Obviously, this is the big series recently that I'm sure most of you have subscribed for, and my plans for it are basically become a baller. But more specifically, if you watched the most recent episode, you would have seen I said a few items or things I want to get, such as the most expensive apartment, expensive yacht, expensive penthouse, the golden jet, all those type of things. So I want to basically get all the most expensive versions of different things within the game, but also just make a lot of money. And try out as many different things as I can in GTA, because even though I've been playing for 9 years, I haven't actually tested out a lot of things, so this series will give me the opportunity to do that. And then following that up, we have Tim and ProGod asking how long I will be doing the series for and how many episodes, per week will there be. How often will I upload it? At the moment, my plan is to try and get out around an episode a week. Obviously, the past week, really, I've done more than that. But over the next Christmas period and into the new year, I'm going to be away, so I'm going to pre-record videos or try to record while I'm away, and it will only be around once a week, maybe even less at times. But yeah, hopefully I can keep up around once a week on the upload schedule. And in terms of how long the series will go on for, it really could go on until GTA 6, or it could go on until February. It kind of just depends on how many things there are to do, how fast I progress in terms of getting money, but I reckon it will go on for a good at least half a year or so, because there's just so much to do in the game. So you have a lot of content, so don't worry about that. Foe, or Foa, or Fove, hope I got that right, asks, how many toes do I have? More than average. Sash the Dash, I'm hoping I got that right, and Anahanda asks, what is my favorite car brand in the game? I haven't really given that much thought, but I think I'd go for the Pegasi brand. I think they just have a lot of really cool vehicles. Obviously, Pegasi has Bati. I think that's what the Bati 801 is. If I'm wrong, then I'm an idiot, but that's probably what I'd go for just off the top of my head. King Baba Pro and Fromo basically both ask, how long did it take for me to become good at YouTube, even though I have low subscribers, that sort of thing? First of all, I don't think I'm good at YouTube. I'm just going to put that out there. There are people so much better than me. I think I'm still very below average, but I'll take the praise. And it's kind of a long story-ish. I think I said in my last Q&A, I've been uploading YouTube videos since 2011 on different channels, so since I was 10 years old. And yeah, just throughout that time, I guess I just learned how to do things in a certain way. Obviously, I wasn't uploading every single day for that long period. Like the last time I had a channel that I did multiple videos on was back in 2018 or 2017 even. So it's not like I've been consistently honing the craft, but I guess just over that time, as I've matured as a person and also as a creator, I learned how to do different things. And with this channel, it's just kind of finally clicked and all working together and going very well. So if you're also looking to do it, just, I don't know, keep trying. Eventually you'll get it. It clicked for me after 10 years or so. So yeah, that's all I can really say about that. Kaylin, Dragonstorm, and Stefan all ask, if I were to play other games on my channel, what would they be? Or do I plan to play other games? And the answer would be yes, I do plan to do other games on my channel. Not sure when I will be doing them, just because GTA seems to be doing really well at the moment, and I don't want to make it confusing for my audience on what type of channel I am. But other games I'm interested in playing would be obviously when the new Warzone comes out. I think that would be fun. I think there's a lot of open world story games such as God of War. I might play the new Forspoken that's coming out in February that I'm also interested in. I think realistically with my channel, because I'm trying to make it more centered based around entertainment on my personality rather than tutorials and that sort of thing, I'm hoping I can get to the point where I can upload anything related to gaming or this general area of gaming and you guys will enjoy it. That's my plan. So maybe I'll be doing Red Dead Redemption. Obviously when the new GTA comes out, I'll definitely be playing that. But as long as you guys are enjoying what I'm putting up, I'm happy to play really anything. So yeah. Sayin asks, am I a human being? Only on Wednesdays. Jack asks, how am I enjoying Rags to Ballin'? Nearly got the name correct, but all good. And also, can we see any more crazy challenges in the near future? God, that was a bad stutter. I'm really enjoying this series. Obviously, it's a really nice break from the other series I do, Adventures with Desmond, since that's completely scripted and takes a long time to make the videos, whereas this, I can kind of just play and be myself, and it's really nice. So that's been really fun and great. And any challenges in the future, I do plan on doing challenges, but I don't really have any specific ones set very soon, but when I do them, you'll see them, so don't worry. Adam, Ahmed, and Tyler all ask, what is going to happen to Desmond? Now, if you've watched the other videos on my channel, I have another series called Adventures with Desmond, which is on the PC version of GTA and is more of a scripted storyline based series. And people are worried that now that I've started this new one, Desmond is over. And that's not true. I still have plans to make videos with Desmond, but it's gotten to the point where it's very difficult to make content for that series because it takes a long time with the scripting. I've kind of done a lot in the game already, and I'm having a lot more fun and also success with this new series. So while Desmond's journey isn't over, it's definitely going to be slowing down a lot, and it's more going to be a thing of I'll make it when I feel like it or when I feel like the time's right. For example, if by chance I join a GTA roleplay server or when GTA 6 comes out possibly, Desmond would be a character I would definitely be happy going back to. But yeah, the series is not over, it will just be kind of on the back burner for now. ZMax4000 says, could you show us your setup? I can, but I am also moving in like 2 days, so I'll be having a new setup in genuinely like 48 hours. So I'll put a picture on the screen now of what I'm currently working at, but it'll be very different, again, literally in like 48 hours. So I'll probably show that next year at some point when I get the chance. Jake asks, what other types of videos will I be doing besides Broke to Ballin'? Obviously, we have Adventures with Desmond, which will still continue. We have the possibility of playing other games. In terms of other GTA content, I have ideas for certain challenges, certain streaming things that I'll turn into videos. I have an idea of some more comedic type videos that are more like scripted, funny in a way, but I have to figure out how to make those work the best. I have a good amount of ideas, but it's just about making sure they're right for the channel and making sure I can make them as good as I want to be. But for now, I think the focus is going to be Broke to Ballin' just because you guys seem to be enjoying it so much. And yeah, I also have one other video I've been working on for months, but that will come out soon, so stay tuned. Stop Motion Prime asks, do I watch any sports? If so, what? Yes, I watch football, soccer, and I support Manchester United in the Premier League, Bayern Munich in the Bundesliga, and Australia in the upcoming World Cup, which I hope we do well. Please. Mooney, my guy, and Unknown Gaming both ask a question to do with my editing schedule, how fast do I edit videos, blah, blah, blah. Now, I answered this question in my first Q&A, but it's changed because of the series I'm making. When I was making the Desmond videos, it took quite a while because there's a lot of scripting, a lot of heavy editing and planning to do, but with this new series, it's been a lot easier. So with the new series, I typically will record for anywhere between like an hour and like 5 hours, which I know is a big difference, but it depends on what I'm doing in the episode. Then I'll put it into recording software and I do it like this. So I will do roughly 3 run-throughs of the video. The first run-through is big cuts. I will cut out large sections of the video that I want to keep in, but not like cutting down specifically like very short cuts in between sentences and stuff like that. Then the second run-through, I will go ahead and make shorter cuts between sentences, cut out things like maybe some stutters or some stuff I don't like in the video. And then the third run through, I will go through add music, add zoom ins, transitions, any final cuts I want to do. And then I'll watch it through. After that, fully, if the video is good, I'll just export it. If there's more things I feel like I need to fix, I'll do those. That's how it works. It's basically a 3-phase process, and it's been working pretty well for me. I can usually get like a 20-minute video done in just like 5-6 hours, which is really nice. So yeah, that's how I edit my videos. And Mooney also asks, do I do much apart from YouTube, like study, sports, etc.? I have a part-time job that I work 2 days a week outside of school, outside of YouTube. And then apart from that, it's the holiday period for me from uni at the moment, so I'm pretty free, and I don't really do much else. Watch anime, I guess. I don't know. Vix Dude asks, this is a very important question. Do I like onion rings? I don't hate them, but I would very much prefer to eat calamari, which is similar, but not onion, it's squid. Yeah. Not Noob and Call Me Zolgo both ask a question in regards to, do I think I'll ever be buying a yacht, Kasatka, I guess just certain items in my Broke to Ballin series? The answer is yes. Like I said earlier, my plan is to buy as much things as I can and experience as many different items as I can. So at some point in the series, I will definitely get these items. Just stay tuned and you'll see it. Mustard asks, pie or cake? I think in terms of being a dessert, I prefer cake. But if you're talking about meat pie, I'd choose pie. 100%. I'm Australian. Gotta love the meat pie and sausage rolls and all that. So yeah, that's my answer. Thank you, Mustard. Counting Times asks, alright, so what actually brought me to do YouTube? I seem very happy and open-minded to do it. Now, I answered a question similar to this in my last Q&A about what inspired me to start doing YouTube, but I thought this was different enough to where I could have a different answer. So obviously I did YouTube since 2011. I got inspired by Minecraft YouTubers back in the day to start it. But I think the thing that inspired me to really want to go down this path is that I've always been a creative person at heart, and I've always really liked doing things where I can kind of put my own personality into it, whether that be like music, writing, drawing, or YouTube. In terms of going down creative path in the first place, the earliest memory I have of me thinking this way is when I was about 6 or 7 years old. My dad took me into his office for, I think it was Bring Your Kid to Work Day or something like that. And while it was a cool experience, I remember so vividly from that day onward, I would always say, I don't want to end up like my dad. Not that my dad's in a bad position or anything. He did very well for himself. He likes his job and everything. But I just hated the thought of being sitting down in a cubicle in an office and working. And I know a lot of people can relate to me by this, but you know, from the age of 6, I always thought that. Always. Even though I had no experience doing anything like that. So I think from that point on, I was pretty set on wanting to do something different, and I think YouTube just happened to fall into the place of being perfect. Obviously, there was still the difficulty of getting to the point where YouTube can become a job, but you know, the way things are going at the moment, it's looking very good, and even if it doesn't, I'm still enjoying and loving doing it, and it gives me really good experience I could take into another field of work. So yeah, that's kind of the whole story behind that. Gustavo asks, do I like pizza and would I like to visit Brazil one day? Of course I love pizza. If you don't, you're a psychopath. And yeah, I'd love to visit Brazil. I'm kind of a very big on travel, a world traveler, and I haven't been to Asia really, and I haven't been to South America. So I really want to go to Brazil. I also really want to go to Peru, and then I really need to visit Asia. Basically, I want to visit all the continents. I'm pretty close to getting there, but I still need to get to those two and Antarctica, which I do want to do. Your average person asks, why do I want to stream on YouTube, not Twitch? The answer to that is, I don't know, pretty simple to be honest. I always wanted to stream on YouTube, but the way the YouTube UI on the channels looked before was terrible. They basically had it so your videos, shorts, and live streams would all appear under your videos tab, and it was really cluttery and just looked awful. But recently they made it so your YouTube videos, your shorts, and your live streams all have individual tabs, which is much nicer. It's almost like a bit of an OCD thing. That's the main reason why I didn't want to stream on YouTube. But now that they've done it, probably gonna do it. So stay tuned, I'll probably start streaming at some point. Maybe not this year, but maybe. Shayla and Deep Axolotl both ask about how I stay motivated to do YouTube, or how do you get motivation to do YouTube. And I think for me, it really comes down to, first of all, having that genuine passion in the first place. I think if you never really want to do YouTube, or you're just doing it because you think it'll be a good way to get famous or something, it's never going to work. I think you do need to really enjoy doing it in the first place. And then from that point onwards, it's less about motivation, but more about discipline. And that's something I've struggled with a lot in my life. I'm notorious within my friends and my family for being extremely motivated to do so many things, but lacking the discipline to continue them. Like, I had played guitar for 5 years, but now can barely play a song. I did YouTube for like 8 years in the past, but then stopped. All these different things have all happened to me. And the difficult part is that discipline. And for me, it's, especially with this channel, it's been less about the discipline about me forcing myself to do it, but more so about the guilt I feel if I don't. All the support from you guys has been absolutely incredible, and if I don't upload a video, I feel like I'm letting you down, which is something that weighs on me if I don't do it, and I think that's a really good motivator for me to not let people down, which may be a really pessimistic and negative way to kind of see it, but it works for me very well. And I understand that can be very difficult for people who don't have an audience. I was like that for 8 years. I basically had no one watching me, and that's why it was so difficult to continue. Because when you're feeling down and not feeling like you want to upload a video today, there's no one really stopping you from doing that. Whereas now I can go ahead and look at comments and see all the people that really enjoyed it and want to see another one. The only advice I can really give to you is that you want to be motivated and passionate about what you're doing in the first place, and then you gotta just try to keep going until you get to a point where people are watching you or are supporting you. It's very difficult and it might take a long time, but I promise if you keep improving yourself, keep trying, you will get there. It took me 8, 9 years, 10 years even, and it's happened finally. I'm sure it will happen for all of you as well. Matty Games asks, if I could time travel to the past or the future, which event would you travel to and what would I have done differently? I'm gonna answer this question in 2 different ways. First of all, if I was to travel to the past, I would like to see the building of the pyramids. I'm very interested in ancient history because we just don't know that much about it. And it'd be really cool to see. I wouldn't change anything though, because the butterfly effect is a bit of a madness. If I would travel to the future, I don't know, I'd just travel to like the year like 10,000 to see if the humans are still alive, which we probably aren't. And the other way I'm going to answer this question is that if I could travel to the past within my own life, what would I have done differently? And that would be in 8th grade, or 9th grade even, I stopped playing football, soccer in high school. I wish I went back and continued playing because I'm very, very passionate about it, but I haven't played in a team in like, what, 6, 7 years now, and I really regret that. So I definitely go back and continue playing football because now I'm just depressed all the time. Stormy Storm asks, why did I want to become a GTA 5 YouTuber? Well, I didn't really, if I'm being completely honest with you. I didn't really have the goal to become a GTA YouTuber. I just happened to upload that GTA video and it happened to work, so I stuck with it. That's kind of what you gotta do with life. You kind of throw a bunch of things at the wall, whatever sticks, do it. Just keep doing it. Like my old channel, but the one before this I did Call of Duty and the one before that I did Minecraft. If I uploaded FIFA and FIFA worked, I would have continued doing that. If I uploaded horror games, I would have continued doing that. It's just that GTA has been something that happened to work really well for me and I seem to be good at it, so I'm continuing it. But in the future, I hope to become a YouTuber who can do a bunch of different things, not necessarily just GTA 5, not necessarily just gaming. But for now, that seems to be what's working, so I'm gonna keep doing it because you guys are enjoying it, so yeah. Magical HQ asks, how do you keep playing GTA with your sanity slowly going away somehow? Well, you assume I had any sanity to begin with. Next question. We had VR Gamer Guy, Tyler, and Freddy all ask the same question of, are you going to be able to play with me? Yes, not necessarily all the time, but I do plan on doing streams at points in the future where I will play with viewers. I have played with viewers in the past when I used to stream on Twitch, but it's just been a while since then. I'll let you guys know whenever I plan to do that, so you can hopefully join if you're on the same console or we're playing a game where it's cross-platform. So just stay tuned. I'll always let you know, either through my channel page, Twitter, or Discord, so make sure to go follow and join all those things. And yeah, Hydra asks the question of, do I think I will keep continuing this growth, and am I going to continue the Broke to Balling series or start something completely new? In terms of the growth, I hope to continue it because it's amazing and the dopamine rush is absolutely incredible, but obviously nothing will go up and up forever. What goes up must come down. It might be in a month, it might be in a year, it might be in 10 years. So I don't know when the growth will stop. Hopefully it's 100 years, but most likely it will be tomorrow. And will I start a new series or continue doing this? At the moment, I really want to stick with Broke to Ballin'. I'm really enjoying it. You guys are really enjoying it. But after a while, at some point, I will probably start something else. I'm bound to. It's just how it works. You can't keep doing the same thing forever, otherwise it will just stop working. But for now, we're sticking with what's, going well. George asks, do I have Fortnite bedsheets? I wish, man. I really wish. Figrex asks, this is a real question. When did we make the name Spankman I literally forgot how and why. If you can't remember, it's fine. Well, I kind of remember, but for you guys that don't know what the hell Spankman is, basically, I was streaming on Twitch one day, and I can't remember who said it, but someone said that Spank sounded like Lank, and then started calling me Spankman, and the Twitch chat found that fucking hilarious for some reason. That's the story. That's literally it. I don't know what else to say. Logan asks, how would I rate myself in GTA from a scale of 1 to 10? A lot of you would probably rate me low because I seem to make a lot of dumb decisions, but I kind of do that for entertainment purposes. I'd give myself honestly like a 7 or 8. I've been playing since day one. I'm very good at racing when I actually try, and I can be good at the game and actually competent if I really want to. I just don't care enough, so I end up doing dumb shit. But yeah, I'd say I'm pretty good at the game. Christopher asks, do I have any idea on when Expanded and Enhanced will be out for the PC? Not really. I thought it was going to come out like a few months ago, to be honest with you, but they just still aren't doing it. I don't know why. I would hope that maybe early next year they would add some of the stuff from Expanded and Enhanced to the PC version, but you never know with Rockstar. Who knows what they're doing. And the final question from Matko, who says, when do you think GTA 6 is coming out? Now guys, I actually have a little secret. I have the codes for GTA 6 on my computer, but I will only release them when I hit 1 million subscribers. So make sure to tell all your friends and all your family to subscribe to Lankmandan, because then GTA 6 will come out even faster. Oh, you think I'm kidding? You think I'm kidding? Okay, get me to 1 million and then find out. But I'll not take any responsibility for the disappointment. Okay, there we go. The Q&A is done. Hopefully that video isn't too long because I've been speaking for a while. I just want to give a massive thanks to you all once again for the absolutely insane, ridiculous, crazy, over-the-top support I've seen in the past couple of weeks. I thought my channel was kind of dying, I'm not gonna lie. And then suddenly we just like tripled in size, the views have gone crazy, the support has just been honestly mind-blowing. I never thought I'd get this sort of rapid growth at this small of a channel size, and it's kind of just, yeah. Words can't even describe it. I go to bed every evening and wake up and there's like 600 new people and I kind of lose my mind. I think I'm dreaming every morning when I wake up, but I'm not, which is really nice to be honest. When I started uploading on this channel, I set myself the goal to hit 1,000 subscribers after 1 year. It's been about 7 months and we're at 7K. You understand how ridiculous that is? It's just stupid. And it's all down to you guys just being the absolutely best fans in the entire world. I don't want to say thank you again because I've probably said it about 20 million times this video, but thank you. Well, I hope you enjoyed the Q&A. Hopefully most of your questions were answered to a degree. And the next episode of Broke to Ballin' will hopefully be out in a few days, but I am moving, so I'm going to be pretty busy and hectic. I'll do my best, but if it's not out in a few days, please don't kill me. But yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned something. Hope you didn't click off too early because I was boring. And yeah, I really don't know how to end this video, to be honest. I'm kind of at a loss. Bazinga.